Hello everyone and welcome back now for part 5 of our Mass Effect 100% playthrough. We left it last week. We were halfway through the Feros mission. We sort of left it at it was like a midpoint as you were going up the road ramp to get to the actual Jenny headquarters, and we spoke to the people that were in that little camp. So that's the mission that we're currently on. We also have the side quest to get, which is to find the data console and get the data from the extra Jenny headquarters. There's also another one which is for checking on the other scientist's, I think it was daughter that was in there. But if I remember rightly, the mission didn't trigger last time. So we'll have a little look and see what see if we can figure out what's causing that. We'll go back and speak to the woman again if it'll let us.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Nope.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
There you go, that was the... But it hasn't actually triggered the mission properly, but it doesn't really matter. She'll probably just be able to pick it up passively from the other side anyway. Back into the Mako. Now, which was the other button?
On my way.
It's not that button. Right, that activates the thrusters. Which was the button that fires the big cannons? Right, that one. There we go. Let's carry on. Handling on this thing's brilliant. Oh, they must be beyond the doors. Just check, make sure there's nothing else here. Sure, we're not missing out on anything. Today, multi, I've not done too much other than, well, I've been doing some stuff for one of my customers, but I've been doing it from the shed so that I could sit with the girls most of the day. So Gravy's all been cuddled up on my knee, watching a film tonight as well, and she was all cuddled up as well. Fast asleep. I just went to check on her before, and before like coming upstairs here, and could hear her snoring away. Can you zoom in any closer? Oh, we can. Nope, don't see anything there. Somewhere, I don't know where, but I do have a recording of her somewhere snoring. But there's that many videos. Ooh, back up. That many videos that I struggle to like pick through them to find it.
Package is secured. We're leaving now.
Ah, there we go. That's the button to get out. Nothing there. Wish the turning circle was a little bit faster on
Area
this.
secured.
And let's just melt this stuff down, because we don't need any of these upgrades. Not even any point looking at them. Not when we've got the god pistol here. Oh, I've just seen on the other side there, you put some eggs in into the pot for a gravy and casserole stream. Let's get back in the Mako. Not seeing anything on the radar.
Wait! Shut down the comm! We've got incoming gift! Damn it! Shut down the comm!
Get over here.
Securing point.
Two behind us. Oh, unless there's another walkway. I can't quite remember. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I see. That was a lower section. So dark.
Think we're good, Commander?
I didn't make it. Just melt that down. Don't think there's anything else underneath here. Have a quick scout just in case. No, it looks like it. Oh, you're gonna add to the pot as well there. I thought you would let Chrissy just add to the pot so that you could get your points above his. Oh, no, back up. No, back up. That way. That way. Turn. There we go. Yeah, you really want to see gravy and casserole. I forgot we can just leap over them, can't we? There it is. There it is. Target. There we go. Okay, that's right. We can control that from there as well. That saves a bit of time. Right, let's floor it along here. There's two bits I can't remember. Oh, hang on, look at that. Oh, that's a one of their ships attached to the side of the building there. You can see there. There's two sections to this, and I can't quite remember off the top of my head which way around they are. Because it's been that long since I played. I played it properly anyway. Handling all this thing, it's all over the shop.
The Geth certainly don't waste time moving in.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
But we have the perfect pistol though, so that's not really going to be an issue. I'd love one of these to go down the shop in. There's one up there. Ah, come on, let's just do it the
All targets down.
the way you're probably supposed to do it, rather than just back it up and forth against there with the cannon. So the bit where it kind of checkpoints you is where you drop down. But we'll have a little rummage around here first because... just because. Can't see a thing over that way, right. Let's just check. Oh, I will keep pressing that button instead of the map. Here's one of the segments. What we've got here. Exit approach. Upper level of exo journey. Upper level. Drop down. Because that's the bit we're going to drop down in a few minutes. Say in a few minutes, pretty much straight away. Exactly, yeah, blast all the Karens out of the way. Down here, so we'll be dropping down there, and that's kind of like where we'll exit later on.
Commander.
Once we come back up. But
We can't scratch this field. We need another way in.
but off the top of my head, I just cannot remember at which point there's like a certain like bit of the story, and I can't remember exactly where it is. Let's see, we'll just override with the gel because we have absolutely tons. No, it's going to get up, don't you? There we go.
Think we're good, Commander.
Big F tank. Yeah, exactly. All the cameras, they do have all them those 4x4 sorts of things, don't they? Massive cars, and yet nobody's ever in them. Let's I'm just going to save it here. Not that we really need it. It's just, you know.
This looks like a one-way drop, Commander.
Oh, hang on 2 seconds before I go anywhere. My nose is still dripping like a tap. Along with my eyes still watering. It's still watering from a well, when the girls are molting and the new feathers come up, they're in these little cases. And on Tuesday, found cutscene.
Damn it!
I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important that I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Do you know how we can shut it down?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years, even.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. Exogeny was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
As I was saying, before, the Baron rudely interrupted. When the girls have their like molt and the new feathers come through with these little casings, and when I was given Speckled a cuddle on Tuesday morning, I wound up getting one of those in my eye. And just like last time, it's sort of like scratched the surface of my eye, so it's incredibly itchy. And of course, I can't stop rubbing it, can I? But I don't really know. It's, with the way that all the flare-ups or what have you, do I go to the optician to get some more of that stuff, or do I just keep stuffing tissues in my eye? Let's just check. Yeah, there's nothing else here. We'll just go straight down to the next level. Oh, is Mr. Sock's constantly making you sneeze? He's worth it because he's a beautiful little kitty. How's he doing tonight?
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files!
Somebody upstairs here. Has he eaten all of his supper tonight?
No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Watch out!
I was using biotics.
Watch
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Was that he's been sleeping all day? Is he still curled up under his blanket? He's a good kid. He just wants to stay snug and warm. You guys still got what the hell's word? The wind and the rain that you were saying earlier. So he can't play out in that, can he?
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on Species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of Species 37.
No wonder they were behaving so strangely.
Your pilot should be warned.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We need to drop that field and get back to Zeus Hope.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
What do you know about the Geth?
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
I want to know about Exogeny Corporation.
Exogeny Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the Zoo's Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Feros. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of Species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
Please access my personal files.
Elizabeth Bainham, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division, Security Level 4 exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zoo's Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists. As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
There we go. That's loads of information from them there, and yeah, I definitely agree with that because it's freezing here. Actually, I might go get the spare duvet and put it across the bed for later. Which way did we come in here? Hang on, check the map. That's where we came in. No, that can't be the way we came in. Hang on. Got myself turned around in the space of 5 seconds. Yeah, we came up the stairs, didn't we? Yeah, then we had to fight here. Yeah, so it is this way. Done.
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
The Geth don't waste much finessing their landings. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
Let's see, we might as well just override this. Reduce everything to gel because we don't really need any of it. I don't even know if there's any inventory space left for me. Oh, hang on, what's that there? Oh, so are you one of the ones that the slightest drop in temperature and that's it, it's woolly jumper time? You've got 2 scarves there as well, haven't you? So.
This place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religious temple?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
This place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religious temple?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
You have to redeem a few more scarves, you see. Tempted to see about adding a a custom one where you could sort of like pick the colour or colours even. Right, quick check of the map. That goes to upper level. goes to upper level. Oh, they both go to the same place. That'll be the way out later. Just make sure there's nothing to collect. Radar's jammed. Ooh, advanced decryption. Let's just throw some gel on that. In the later games, you can't just use Omnigel on everything to unlock it.
Engaging target.
Still one upstairs. Actually, might be 3 upstairs.
Same as before. We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
Ooh, is that big one supposed to be scary?
Shepard. A containment plan of some kind.
It may be helpful. If we can dislodge even one claw, the ship may fall.
Yep. Who needs anything else when we've got the best pistol going? I mean, hang on, I'll just bring on the weapon wheel. I click on. Oops. See that? Untrained, untrained, untrained. As I have never fired or needed to fire these guns for any real volume of time. Oh, I will keep pressing that button instead of this button. See, shuttle bay controls. I just want to quickly nip back over those steps and see what was before we like progress that bit. I just want to press all those other little dials and buttons first.
Perimeter secured.
There we go. If there's anything else down here, no, it's just that one thing that we had decrypted, that was all. So we've got a hard decryption, we have the shuttle bay activating thing, and we have an average decryption. And then another door. Start with the hard decryption. Ooh, so difficult. Average decryption. Oh, this one costs 20. Before we release that clamp. Oh, another one. That average decryption. Most of it was like a compact everything to gel. You find blah blah blah. Oh, right. What was the value we need to get to? Oh, never mind. I can see the readout on the bottom. You just need one of a tiny smidge, not too much. Too much. Too much again. Right, let's just clear each one of these. Let's see what we get from each. That one gives you like a centimetre. That gives just over a centimetre. It gives about an inch of screen. That one's maybe about 2. Fud.
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with the Storian creature. I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander. Talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
Now, before we go through that other door, I want to have a little look at something else. Because there was a second passageway. Because we still have that side quest to do, don't we? Let's see. So we have the exogeny, which is that part there. Head to the Armstrong deck. Yeah, fine. See whatever. I think it's sorted. Much easier if it's sorted by name. So we still have to do the data recovery. But we have picked up these other side quests for a later date. And it's down the steps. Right, so we originally came through that door. And this was the way that we didn't go before. I can see some Geth on the radar.
Take cover! All clear.
What got here? Right, download information. We'll decrypt that. Oh, bugger, I didn't mean to press that. It doesn't matter. Some junk in our inventory. We'll get rid of it later on. Put my guns away. I don't even know why I should bother packing those extra guns on the back.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You did what you could. I'll help them if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Where are the gap? Yeah, see, so now we're up on that top level where we were before. And yeah, it's just pointless weight that's just carrying, because I mean, we've got the pistol. Let's just scoot around ourselves here. Let's find a light spot so we can stand. We'll stand here. So you see, you've got a pistol on a hip. You see there, just at the bottom of our back, there's a shotgun. And we have a machine gun thing on this side. And a sniper rifle. Oh, can't really get the light here, can we? Oh, there we go. And a sniper rifle there as well. Right, let's get back in the Mako. The handling on this thing. Which button was it? It wasn't that button. That button for the cannon. This cannon is useless. I can take these things out with my pistol quicker. There we go. Just fire some shots to be sure. It's so bouncy, especially when you put the little thrusters on it. Hop along, your bouncy car. It's like Herbie or something like that. It's a space Herbie.
Is there anyone picking this up?
Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
I found those cars too small. There was a girl I used to work with. Her dad used to buy her the new model every single year.
Stop! Stop the rover!
Well, if we're going to get a car, at least get a whole one.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the exogenic database. I know what you did during the Blitz, but your heroics aren't needed here.
We can talk this out. Nobody needs to get hurt.
You don't understand, it's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogenic wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
You're after the one unique thing Feros has, the Thorian.
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
Can't you see the inherent potential in this colony? Think of the promotional opportunities.
Opportunities? What the hell are you talking about?
They recovered from an alien attack on a frontier world. Add that to your company profile.
Well, yeah. No one's ever gone broke playing the champion of humanity card.
Sadly, you'd probably make a killing. But if it will let us get back to our lives, I'm for it.
It just might work. Wait, no, but the infected colonists will throw a bit of a wrench in that plan. No, they need to disappear.
You can't just kill the colonists. It's not their fault.
If you kill only the Thorian, it might be enough to stop the infection. Maybe.
It's worth a try, but I don't know if I can avoid harming the colonists.
There has to be another way.
Maybe there is. Come and talk to me before you leave, Commander.
Just make sure there's no evidence when you're done.
Have a quick run around, because was it this guy that had one of the missions that we did?
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed, thank you.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
That's that mission turned in. Was there anyone else, or was it just refugee? Everyone's got the refugee label. Yep, refugee. Refugee. It was just these ones here to chat to. Just security guards. All security guards. Alright, let's start with this one.
It's almost time, isn't it? Maybe we can free our friends after all. I have to help them. It's my fault this happened.
I'm glad you've decided to help us. I think there's a way to avoid killing the colonists.
What'd you have in mind?
I think you could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
Up your grades of anti-thorium gas. Will affect the colonists.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear a path. Good luck.
Please try to avoid her.
You shouldn't be wasting time. Deal with the Thorian.
Recovered items. Can we not just reduce all this to, oh, hang on. Right, how do we upgrade? Grenades. Where would grenades go? Although I can't remember how to. Oh, they've already got the anti-thorium gas on. That's fair enough. Which one is it to exit? Confirm and exit. Yeah, we love the explosives. Right, back. And I tell you what, we're on this menu, might as well just give it a quick save. 461 saves later. And a park. There we go. Turn that way, turn that way. Here we go. Bouncing along with the Mako. And then, like, when the game came out, it was like T-shirts that were made with the Mako, and it was like as a side picture of it going up vertical cliffs. We'll get on to Mass Effect Andromeda. I think I've already mentioned before, haven't I, that I've got the new toilet roll's useless as well. It just keeps dissolving in my eye. I've got the Mako, not the Mako, sorry, it's the Nomad, it's called then. There's the Thorian creepers.
What was that creature? It certainly wasn't human.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Very well, Commander. Let's go.
Hostile contact.
Italian garage are useless. Oh, these grenades are useless as well. Finally.
Perimeter clear.
So if you remember where we got to the main chamber, there it is. The simulator, there was a lift control that we couldn't operate. That's what we're going to need to operate this time. No, maybe it's the store. Don't kill them at all until they're activated.
kill you!
Enemy is everywhere!
Take him down!
What are we joking here? Come on.
I'll kill you!
Useless grenades.
Hold the line!
Oh, now I've got no grenades left. That we don't hit a colonist. Although I'm hoping that they will have some grenades that they can throw.
You're definitely protecting the ship. We've got to move one of those cargo pods.
One colonist has been killed. Two colonists have been killed.
Enemy is everywhere!
The grenades just would not work because we used all the grenades there. One will just come constantly to fight.
Makes sense of the control.
I'll kill you!
We've got no choice. Yeah, that should be at the top of the lift shaft. I hope. Manufacture anymore, can't we? Nope.
Take him down!
There's a grenade right.
Incoming! Enemy is everywhere!
What the hell are we missing? And then we just wasted another grenade. Crying out loud. I don't know why our guys aren't dropping grenades on them either, though. Yeah, just killing him. Right, we have grenades again. But he's dead too late. Lost one colonist now.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Hopefully it was nobody important.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
What's that? Just making sure we can't rummage through his pockets. That's just a flesh wound. Have I got any left? Oh, it's a mouthful.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Keela. What is that?
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be... problematic.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the ground as you grow.
Ooh, hang on 1 second. To correct that. Let's see what that other dialogue tree would be. Wrong way.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Keela. What is that?
That does not look...
Graphical glitch there makes Shepard look bold.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
Give me what I need, and I'll strike back at the one who betrayed you.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the ground.
So peaceful resolution. Just have to do it the other way. Let me check the map. Is that the way we came in? It's a node of some sort. If we have to blow those up as we go. Let's take out the stuff.
Something different in this area.
Just keep going up the levels, blowing up all those big pod things. Whilst it keeps on squirting out Twisted Asari. When you kind of kill them when they're down still. Creepers. So you can put the gel.
Think we're good, Commander? The biotics.
more creepers.
We got them all, Shepard.
Convert the gel, convert the gel. Over here.
Perimeter clear.
It is hurting, Commander Shepard. We're on the right track.
That's when they won't get back up. Because you know they're going to wake up as soon as we load the high up here. Can't get a good angle, so I have to go around.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, But in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you all right?
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander. Medical needs to know about this.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it. But I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
Tell me more about this ship Saren has.
Sovereign is alien. I do not know how it was built or where it comes from. Its design does not match that of any known spacefaring species. It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets. Its weapons are devastating, its defenses virtually impenetrable. With it, Saren believes he is unstoppable.
You said Saren uses it to manipulate his followers.
The indoctrination. There is an energy about Sovereign. You feel drawn to the ship. It makes Saren's arguments more persuasive, more compelling. Spend enough time in Sovereign's presence and you will lose yourself. There is no other way to explain it.
I want to know more about Benezia.
Benezia was greatly respected among our people. A powerful biotic, even for an Asari. She was widely known as a teacher of philosophy and religion. She always sought the paths of peace and harmony. She joined with Saren because she hoped to turn him away from his path of destruction.
Instead, she became one of his most powerful allies.
As I mentioned before, Matriarch Benezia underestimated Saren. Be sure you do not make the same mistake.
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it. But I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that
The
thing.
Thorian was a unique life. I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous. But I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this place running. It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough. Ships are already on their way here with supplies.
Thank you so much. Now Exogeny will pour the money in. We'll be able...
We've never had fun.
Oh, thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here. Oh, thanks
There's a
again.
point there on the map. Yeah. Nope, never mind.
Very valuable once I get out of here.
I think, actually, let's just check, because that should be everything on. Yep, that's Feros complete. Just make sure there's no outstanding side quests. Just mark all these as red quickly. Nope. So that is the world of Feros complete. I think it's this way back to the Normandy. So we'll go back to the Normandy. We'll quickly do the rounds. Can we talk to anyone else?
Finally,
damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I can get this place up and running again. Thanks, Commander.
It will take time for things to get back to normal around here.
Thank you for freeing us.
Back to the ship. Oh. This way back to the docks. There she is, the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress.
Are you okay, Commander? You look a little pale.
It's that damn cipher. That Asari messed you up good. And for what? We still don't know where to find the stupid conduit. What a waste.
She said it could take a while. I needed the cipher. It's going to lead us to the conduit. I'm just not sure how yet.
We still have another lead, Commander. That Asari scientist in the Artemis Tau cluster, the Matriarch's daughter. She's an expert on the Protheans. Maybe she knows something.
Don't worry. We'll deal with her soon enough. Crew dismissed.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Right. We'll start from the upper levels here. Quickly see if there's any new trees opened up.
Yes, Commander.
Oh.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Presley's alright. Hang. Get that codex entry. Get that codex entry. That one.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told them. You want me.
We got this
Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in
I'm
my...
sorry, Joker.
You mean... Okay, I've got... Even with... Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't
I have to go.
Alright, see
Yeah, we got all that dialogue of him last time. Back down this side of the ship. There's lots of the conversation things that we don't have to really go through because we're sort of like as I said, sort of like last time, we'd go through absolute loads of them near the beginning. But now that we've gotten like to know each of the characters, we just need to look out for the new dialogue. If it's something that we've already listened to, I'll just skip it because it can always be replayed later on with the other ones.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, that was all the things that we'd already previously got her the first time we met her. The woman that's playing the voice actor for Dr. Chuck was did an excellent Romulan in Star Trek Next Generation. Let's have a quick run down here just in case there's any points. Oh, a message from Xbox. So let's talk to the wet blanket.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is trading people to aliens for some kind of lost knowledge, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
You know, Caden, it ain't gonna happen because you ain't gonna survive. I checked that message. It was just an Xbox message, the same as what do you call it? I got an email earlier on about how the Game Pass is now going to include all the EA games, or something along those lines. Anyway, just there's nobody else on this floor. No, it's just the wet blanket. Back in Lift Simulator. Surely could store like 3 levels of the ship in memory in one go. Here we go. Right, who we got first in this pitch black loading bay? Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
That's Rex down. Now we'll speak to the space racist.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Yep, and all this, yep, exactly, is why I call it the space racist.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Yeah, it's when they add the but, isn't it? It means everything that they said beforehand was bullshit.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh lord, you went to the Makapog boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
Who?
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
We decided we were going to bang Tally on this playthrough, didn't we?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
A little spooky how you handle that young guy. Didn't figure you'd know how to speak corporate.
All you need to do is show them how getting what you want gets them what they want.
You make it sound easy. Frankly, I just wanted to put a few rounds in him and leave.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
so dark down here. Garrus next.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Now that just leaves Tally in engineering. We should have a quick run over to the chief engineer first as well, see whether or not we can click on him.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Nope.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Any new index points? Nope. Look at the drive core there as well.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
We've already had all these conversations.
I should go.
See you later.
So that wraps up doing the round. We'll head back up to the flight deck. to Elevator Simulator. They could have saved so much space if they just put a ladder in here instead of this useless lift. So, let's have a look at what our missions are for next time. So there's still a set of like smaller missions to do. Some of these dotted around all over the place. See mineral scans, recordings. Quite a few of these like in space ones, and some of them on surface planets and stuff. We'll pick up those as we sort of travel. But I'm thinking next time maybe we'll do the Find Dr. Tassoni one, because we'll probably do that entire quest in one sitting, whereas Novaria is probably going to take a couple of sessions, just the beginning section alone for that. Let's have a quick jump on the galactic map for a second. Wonder if it's worth having a quick spy in the other star system. Oh, wrong button. Zoom out. So I think we've done everything here. Let's just jump over here, travel to another system. Yeah, I've got to wait for the Normandy to take back off. Nice loading screen there.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Right, so how many rings have we got here? 1, 2, I think it's just 4. So somewhere in this system will be a planet where you can actually land on. Let's just do some surveys. Oh, I keep pressing that exit button rather than the zoom out button. We'll just quickly gather the intel on this system and see which planet is. Right, that's the planet that we have to land on, so let's not go there yet. Survey this planet. Yep. Zoom back out. I will off at the scan. What we might actually do next time is we'll make start off by landing on this planet. Level 1 toxic hazard. Because there'll be a few side quests to do down there. So maybe we'll start off with that one instead. But let's save it there for today. So 462 saves. Right. Pause that, put the controller down for a minute, and we'll see if there is anyone to harass, so that you can recoup your eggs from the cuddle gravy and casserole stream. Let's see, Twitch. There it is. What's the egg count up to now? Wrong button. Minimize that. See, raid channel, is anyone online? You'd have to run a cable through. My entire network here is all 100% cabled up. Wi-Fi is too problematic. But, you've got 47 for Chrissy and 46. So you never know. Would that technically? Oh no. You'd have to get Chrissy to blow some extra coins on something, extra eggs on something to so that it balances out when you're putting into the gravy and casserole pot. But let's see who have we got here. We have Vault. Get my words out. Is Chris want a business presentation? We have Vault Dweller who's playing Magic the Gathering. We have Alex playing Among Us. We have David Packman talking about the terrorist in the White House. And we have Angry Joe playing that new Star Wars Squadron game. So when you're 5k ahead, you redeem the business presentations. I have to make some sort of like daft videos or something to redeem. I've changed the video on the end of the stream and also on the on hold screen. I changed those earlier today for something different. You want to go with Alex for Among Us? If it loads, yep, there it goes. Can you not sneak through into where he's sitting, and you can always click on it and spend the eggs while he's got his back turned. Set Mr. Socks on him. He wouldn't be able to get to the button, you see, if he's holding them down. He might have to. You wouldn't put it past that. Right, 2 seconds. I need to press these other buttons here. So I've pressed that one. I've pressed that one, and then I will press that one. Right. Tomorrow we'll be back with I'm sure it's episode 4 of Alan Wake. Yeah, it must be episode 4. I can't remember off the top of my head what the title is, but it's all on the Discord. In any case, thanks for watching. I will trigger the raid. There we go. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.